Good morning. Today I want to share Psalm 107, verse 2, which says, "Let the redeemed of the Lord say so, whom he has redeemed from the hand of the adversary." I love when God makes it very clear what he wants me to share with you all. This verse came from my one devotional, and they have a passage to read. So I was reading those scriptures, and this verse kind of struck me. And then I saw it was the key verse for the devotional. And the devotional was on how God can use your story and to share your story, because we never know when God is going to use that. And the woman who wrote the devotional shared how she had lost her first pregnancy and how people would say, "Oh, you're lucky because you're not that far along." And I read that and I just felt that pain in my heart, because my husband and I also lost our first pregnancy. We had only been married about 4 months and were quite shocked to discover we were expecting. But we had started to get excited about it and tell people when we lost the baby. And I too had people telling me, "Oh, you can have another one," or "Oh, you're lucky you weren't that far along." And, just that pain was very fresh, even though that happened 27 years ago. And we were blessed with our daughter 16 months later, but we had 2 more miscarriages when we decided to try for a second child. And then we were finally blessed with our son 5 years later. And October is Infant Loss Awareness Month. For the past 7 years, I have done a run, and for 5 or 6 years, I did a walk with my best friend to remember the babies that we had lost. And when I would do my run, I would pray for others who had also experienced the loss of an infant. And so I know how much you can be blessed when you share your story with others. I know I have shared a few times, whether it was here on YouTube or with others, whether it was the loss of a sibling, which I went through, the loss of a baby, which I went through, being bullied, I went through. But I was willing to share my story, and what a blessing it has been to help others when they are going through that they know I'm not alone. Other people have been through the same thing. And so I want to encourage you today. Don't be afraid to share your story. God can and will use what has happened in your life when you're willing to share with others and be able to help them through that same thing. So I just needed to say too, God made it clear he wanted me to share this for some reason, because after I read that devotional, I went to do other devotionals, and one verse talked about tell others. And surprisingly, I also read the verse about our daily bread, which is the name of the devotional that this verse came from. And so God was just making it abundantly clear. Somebody needs to hear this. Whether you have experienced the loss of a loved one, know that I am about ready to go out for my run, and I will be praying for you, because I know that pain that you're feeling. And if you are thinking about, should I or should I not share what I've been through, then this is your confirmation that God is saying, yes, don't be afraid to share your story with others, because I will work through you to help others. God bless and have a great day.